Namaskar. So we are once again back with another chapter from grade 12th geography book, India, People and Economy. And we are today going to do chapter number 7, Mineral and Energy Resources. Basically, you need to understand this. This is a part of a series because this chapter is a bigger one. So what is going to happen? We are going to begin complete this chapter in three parts. So this is the first part which I'm just starting today. So mineral and energy resources. Now, if we see what is a mineral, if you are asked what is a mineral, so in grade 10th also you have read about this chapter and you must have known that mineral is a homogeneous naturally occurring substance, probably maybe organic or inorganic origin, and it has a definable internal structure. So if we see here, so mineral is a homogeneous naturally occurring substance with a definable internal structure. So it is found in varied forms in natural, ranging from the hardest diamond to the softest talc. Now, if we need to know the types of mineral resources, let us come directly to the flow diagram. So if we see this flow diagram, we'll be able to find out. Let me just take annotation on. Okay, spotlight. Yes, great. So mineral can be see classified into metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Basically, in your book, these two broad categories has been given. But if we want, so we can make it the third one, energy mineral, a separate category. And even in metallic mineral also, the precious metals, a fourth category can also be made. But basically, we have to see that minerals can be classified into two, metallic and non-metallic resources. Now, when we talk about the resources or minerals can be classified into ferrous. Now, when we talk about the ferrous, that is Fe, ferrous contains iron ore content. And such type of minerals are like iron ore, manganese, nickel, cobalt, etc. Whereas when we talk about non-ferrous minerals, they do not have iron content, like copper, lead, tin, bauxite, and the other category is the precious metals. This is like gold, silver, platinum, which are found in purest form, and you will can utilize by extracting. After extracting, you can directly utilize them. Whereas when we talk about the non-metallic minerals, it can further be classified into fuel minerals or energy minerals and other non-metallic minerals. So when we talk about the other non-metallic minerals, that means mica, salt, potash, sulfur, granite, limestone, marble, sandstone, etc. Whereas when we talk about the energy minerals or fuel minerals, that means coal, petroleum, and natural gas, we are talking about. Now, metallic and non-metallic minerals, the first part we have done. Now you may be asked a question like differentiate between metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. So at that time we need to understand that we have to differentiate it. So when we talk about the metallic minerals, basically metallic minerals refers to the minerals that comprise of metal in raw form, and they are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. If you see here, igneous and metamorphic rocks, then new product can be obtained from it on melting. So if we melt them, we'll get a new product. Then good conductors of heat and electricity. This is one of the properties of this metal, that they are the good conductor of heat and they are ductile and malleable. That means if you beat them, they will be flattened and flattened into thin sheets. Whereas ductile means they can be converted into wires, small into wires. Now, they have luster, means shine. They are sonorous, that means sound. So these are the properties of metals. Whereas when we talk about the non-metallic minerals, so these minerals implies that they do not have iron content in them, or you can say metal in them. Sorry. So non-metallic minerals, they are found in sedimentary rocks. No new product is obtained from it if we melt them. So, for example, in metals, we were just melting the things and we are getting new substances. But in non-metallic minerals, for example, if you burn, you can say uh, the coal. So what will happen? Coal will be turned into ashes. It will not give any new substance. So these are good insulator of heat and electricity, not conductor but insulator. So these lacks in malleability and ductile. If you take the coal and start beating with the hammer, what will happen? It will be broken into pieces. So it is fragile type of things, and they do not have luster. They are also not sonorous. So these are some properties of metals and non-metals which we must keep in our mind. Now, coming to the other part, which is agencies involved in the mineral exploration in India. So basically, if we talk about that in India, there is a systematic surveying, prospecting, and exploring of minerals, and it is undertaken basically by almost five, six, or seven organizations collectively. They work in different fields. So the first organization which is responsible for it is GSI, which is Geological Survey of India. Then the second organization is ONGC, that means Oil and Natural Gas Commission. Then the third organization is MECL. So MECL, that is Mineral Exploration Corporation Limited. And the next one is NMDC, National Mineral Development Corporation. Then we come to the another one, which is known as IBM, Indian Bureau of Mines, not International Business Machine. So that is, it is not that IBM. And then we come to the next one, BGML. So this is Bharat Gold Mines Limited. And then HCL, Hindustan Computers Limited नहीं है ये, Hindustan Copper Limited है. Okay, so you need to understand. And then NALCO, National Aluminium Company Limited. NALCO, in the same way there is a BALCO, Bharat Aluminium Company Limited. So you need to understand. So there are several departments of mining and geology in various states. They are also carrying out. Now, if we talk about the distribution of minerals in India, we'll be able to find the minerals in pockets and belts. So there are 4 or 5 pockets which we are going to talk about. Now, if we talk about that means there are belt, like the first belt is northeastern plateau region. So here, northeastern peninsular belt or plateau region. And if we talk about this belt, it is located in Chota Nagpur plateau region and the Orissa plateau, covering the states of Jharkhand, West Bengal, and Orissa. And parts of Chhattisgarh is also its parts. If you talk about the minerals which are found here, so you'll find out that coal, iron ore, manganese, mica, bauxite, copper, kyanite, chromite, beryl, apatite, etc. are found, and this region possesses India's 100% kyanite, 93% iron ore, and 84% coal, 70% chromite, and 70% mica. So that means you need to understand that it has maximum mineral found in India. Then we come to the second belt, which is known as, in your book, if you will go, you will find out the southwestern plateau belt. So this is southern belt and southwestern belt. So we will merge these two belts, then we will come to the southwestern plateau region. So let us first talk about these southern belt and southwestern belt together. So this includes Karnataka plateau, Tamil Nadu, and Goa region. And there is a part of a little bit Kerala. So here we mainly find ferrous minerals and bauxite. Low diversity is there. Iron ore, garnet, and clay are also found in these regions. Let me tell you, this belt is also contains high grade iron ore, manganese, and limestone, and this belt lacks in coal deposit except Naveli coalfield. So here we do not find coal deposits, but Naveli coalfield of Tamil Nadu are one of the exceptions which are found. And let me tell you, Naveli coal deposits are the largest what you call lignite coal deposits in the world in one place. Then this belt does not have diversified minerals deposits, and that we have read. Now we come to the next belt, which is known as the northwestern region belt. Now, northwestern region belt, when we talk about, so it has Rajasthan, Gujarat along the Ala Aravalli range and parts of minerals. So here mainly the minerals are found in Dharwar rock systems. So which are the main minerals like copper, zinc are the main minerals, and Rajasthan is rich in building stone, sandstone, granite, marble, gypsum, fuller earth, etc. Dolomite and limestone provide raw material for cement industry, and Gujarat is also known for petroleum deposits. You must have known. Now, when we were talking about, so what about the central belt? So this central belt, basically, it is an isolated part, and this involves Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra. This is important because it has manganese, bauxite, uranium, limestone, marble, coal, gems, mica, and graphite types of mineral. Then there is another belt which is known as Himalayan belt. And when we talk about the Himalayas, that means entire Himalayan range we are talking about from the west to the east. And if we talk about here in Himalayas, we have copper, lead, zinc, cobalt, tungsten, etc. Whereas in Assam Valley, we also find mineral oil deposits. Where in Assam Valley, what are the mines? Like Naharkatia, Digboi, Sibsagar. So these are the main areas. There is another important smaller belt, if I have to say, and that is found in the western coast offshore belt, where mineral oil is taking out, and that belt is known as Mumbai High. So these are your belts. Let us see these belts with the help of map. So this is your first belt, red. Then we come to the your second belt, which is this one, Karnataka. Then we come to the third belt here. Then we come to the fourth belt. Then we come to the fifth belt. So these are the belt which we were talking about. Now, ferrous minerals, let us talk about. Ferrous minerals, if you say that India is one of the most important producer of ferrous minerals in the world. And these minerals provide a strong base for meteorological industries, and that's why these are important for any economy to develop. And let us understand that India is fairly rich in ferrous minerals like iron and manganese. Now, let us come to the first ferrous mineral. And what we say this is iron ore. So iron ore is important because India is fairly endowed with abundant resources of iron ore, and India is the second largest reserve of iron ore in Asia. Basically, there are two types of iron ore. Important, though there are four, but here we need to know only two types, and those two types are magnetite and hematite ore. Now, when we talk about the magnetite, as you know, this is the finest quality of ore. Why? Because it has more than 70% of the iron ore content, whereas hematite is also important, and this is industrial iron ore. It is used in meteorological industries, and you need to understand that this has 50 to 60% of iron ore content. So see, iron ore is found in India in different parts. Now, basically, if I have to tell you that this is found in four belts. Though in your book it is not given in a belt form, but let me tell you, if you write down in a belt form, there are no marks deducted and it will rather give you a boost. Your answer will be even better. So let us see four major belts. The first belt is Orissa and Jharkhand belt. See here, this is Orissa and Jharkhand belt. And if we talk about the Orissa, so Orissa has the high grade hematite ore found in Badam, Pahad mines, Mayurbhanj, and Kendujhar district. So these are important in Orissa, whereas in Jharkhand we have Singhbhum districts in Goa and Nova Mundi. Then we have the second belt, which is known as Durg Bastar Chandrapur belt in Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra. Now, in Chhattisgarh, basically, we have Baladila mines, which have the high grade iron ore in Bastar district of Chhattisgarh. Now, iron ore is exported from these mines of Chhattisgarh to uh, Vishakhapatnam seaport, and from there it is exported to Japan and South Korea. Now, the third belt is Bellary, Chitradurg, Chikmagalur, and Tumkur belt in Karnataka. This is important, let me tell you, because here we have these all four names, Bellary, Chitradurg, Chikmagalur, and Tumkur. They are the names of the mines which are found in Karnataka. I'll show you right now after this video, this slide. So you will find out that Kudremukh mines is one such important mine here in this belt. Now, Kudre means in Kannada, Karnataka, Kannada language. So it is known as horse, and Mukh means mouth. So the mine which looks like a mouth of a horse is Kudremukh mines. And let me tell you, this is the 100% iron ore exporting unit, and it is the largest deposit, single largest deposit of iron ore in the world. Another important from here, the iron ore is sent in a slurry form through the pipeline to Mangalore seaport, and from there it is exported to South Korea and Japan. Now, after that, the fourth belt comes, which is Maharashtra and Goa belt. Now, Maharashtra and Goa belt, especially here, Ratnagiri mines are very famous in Maharashtra. But let me tell you, these do not have a high grade of iron ore, but this is one of the biggest mine from where we export from Marmagao port to South Korea and Japan. So these were the belts. Now see here in the map also, if I have to show you, let me just draw also. So let's see iron ore mines. Here it is iron ore written. So, sorry, iron ore mines here, red color. So see Mayurbhanj, Kendujhar, Sundargarh. Okay, then we have Durg. Then we have Bhandara mines, or oh, sorry, Bhandara nahi, Chandradurg mines. Then Baladila. Here you have Ratnagiri and Marmagao. Then here Bellary. Then Chitradurg, Chikmagalur, and Tumkur belt. So these are four. Here also we have Kudremukh mine. If you see here, this is the Kudremukh mines, which is 100% iron ore exporting unit. So these might come in your examination for map. After this, you're all done. Okay, great. Now, spotlight. Yes, great. See here, iron ore areas, producing areas. So the largest producer of iron ore in India is Odisha, 52%. Then Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, and other areas. So this is about the iron ore. Now let us come to the manganese deposits in India. So manganese is an important raw material for smelting iron ore and also used for manufacturing ferroalloys. For example, if you want to make steel, so what you need to do for making steel, you need 10 kg of manganese for producing 1000 kg of iron and steel. So this is important. It is also used in other industries. If we see here, so this is manganese ore, and you see here, it is also used for making bleaching powder, insecticides, and paint industry. Now, Orissa, the largest producer in India, but this is a old data. Now, I'll show you the picture in which there is a new data also available. So let us see which are those areas. Basically, we need to see that Odisha is leading producer of manganese. Major mines in Odisha are located in central part. That is Bonai, Kendujhar, Sundargarh, Gangpur, Koraput, Kalahandi, Bolangi. So these are main mines. Now, if we see here production of manganese in India, this is the older one. That is 33% in Odisha, then Karnataka 24%, then we come to the Maharashtra 20%, then we come to the Madhya Pradesh 19%, and then Goa 16% and Andhra Pradesh 4%. So these are the areas which produce manganese. Now, there is another data. This is the older data. Now, new data is something different. If you see here, the new data given as per 2016 and 17. Let me tell you, you have to go, though the percentage will not be asked in your examination, but still you need to know how the changes have taken place. So if you see here, Orissa has gone to the third place. Instead, Madhya Pradesh has overtaken in manganese production, and then Maharashtra, and then Odisha is there, followed by Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. So there is a change in the production. Now, if you see here in the map, and if you talk about the manganese, so see this manganese diamond-like structure. So manganese mines, if you see here, this is Kendujhar, then Sundargarh, and these are found in Odisha. Then you will find another area. This is Balaghat mines and Bhandara mines. These are important, and Nagaur districts, Nagpur. Then here, Shimoga mines are important in South India. So this is a map work which might be asked in your examination. Now we come to the non-ferrous minerals, and in non-ferrous minerals you need to understand basically like copper, bauxite, lead, zinc, and gold. They need to be, and they play a vital role in meteorological and engineering and electronic industry, electrical industry and electronic industry. So we need to do this. Now let us begin with the first one, that is bauxite. You need to understand that bauxite is a clay-like substance, and from which we obtain alumina. And when we further go through the process, from alumina we derive aluminium. So here is the process. From bauxite we derive alumina, and alumina se aluminium we get. Now bauxite deposits basically are formed because of the decomposition of wide variety of rocks rich in aluminium silicate. So aluminium is important metal because it combines the strength of metals such as iron ore. So that is, it is a strong and extremely light, and that's why it is important for making different lightweight utensils, or even sometimes used in planes also. And it is a good conductor of electricity. It is a malleable and ductile, and that's why it is used in making wires. So it is mainly found in India in Amarkantak Plateau, Maikala Hills Plateau, and Bilaspur Katni. Orissa is the largest bauxite producing state in India. As per 2001 data, Panchpat Mali deposits in Koraput districts are the most important bauxite deposits in India. But if we see, the changes have taken place recently, and in bauxite, if you are able to see, so in bauxite, Jharkhand, Gujarat, Maharashtra, these have taken the main lead. So Gujarat, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra are the major producers. Now, after this, we'll come to see these mines. So here is bauxite. If you see this bauxite, you will find the Koraput. Here in Orissa, Koraput. Then you have Bilaspur. Then you have Amarkantak Plateau and Katni in Madhya Pradesh. Then you have here Makala range. Then these are the main areas of mining of bauxite. After bauxite, we come to the copper mines of India. So copper, if you remember that India has one of the oldest copper mine in the world. That is Khetri copper mines of Rajasthan. Now, you need to also understand that India is not means rich in the deposits of copper. That means we are deficient in this resource. And copper is very important because it is malleable, ductile, and good conductor of electricity. Basically, it is used in electrical cables, electronic industry, and chemical industry. If you need to know that it is also used in jewelry industry because it can be turned into alloy. So Madhya Pradesh, Balaghat mines produce 52% of India's copper. Jharkhand and Singhbhum districts also a leading producer of copper. Rajasthan, Khetri mines are also famous. Now, if we see here, so Madhya Pradesh, leading producer for 57%, followed by Rajasthan. See here, copper mines. And in copper mines, basically in Madhya Pradesh, Balaghat mines and Betul mines are important. Whereas here, if you say Ajmer, Alwar, then Udaipur. Ajmer, Alwar, and Udaipur are important mines. Whereas here in Jharkhand, we have Singhbhum district, then we have Hazaribagh and Palamu areas. So these are important for producing copper. Now, non-metals, when it comes about the non-metals or non-metallic minerals, we need to understand that India has non-metallic minerals, but India is not too rich in non-metallic minerals. And in that, let us come to the first one and one of the most important mineral in non-metallic mineral, which is known as mica. So, see here mica, and mica is one such substance which is basically, it can be split into very thin sheets which are tough and flexible. Mica in India is produced in Jharkhand, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Rajasthan, followed by Tamil Nadu. You need to understand that this has dielectric strength, that it is a bad conductor of heat, and that's why, electricity, and that's why it is used in electronic industry. Now, this is found in the edges of Chota Nagpur Plateau, Kordama, Gaya, Hazaribagh belt of Jharkhand is leading producer. India has almost world's approximately 90% deposits of mica in the world. And India produces approximately more than 60% of the mica production of the world. So, this is the statistics. See here, which are the mica mines. So mica star, black star. If we see in south, we have Nellore, and this has been asked time and again in board examination, which you have to do. Then here you see Ajmer, it is important. Then Gaya and Hazaribagh. So these are four mines which you have to do, and this is important from board examination perspective. Now, so here I will say that we come to the end of the first part, and we will begin with the next part of this. And within 2 days, you will have about the second part of this chapter, because this is a bigger one. Now, once you have to do one thing, that is you have to subscribe this channel and ring the bell icon, and so that you get all the notifications whenever I upload any of the on these what you call series or videos. So that will be there, and I'll say for today, thank you so much. God bless you. So we will proceed in a pace. So let's see. Basically, you need to understand